I love that my new week, new me Monday vibes has caught on, Neuro. Do you know what I mean? I love that. New week, new me. Same me. Most likely, let's be honest. Hi Strawman, Quasar, welcome on in. Pizza, G-Temp, Jazz, hello. Prees, Sanguinary, hello. Kipple, welcome on in. Babe, are you okay? You've barely touched your tariff salad. Oh my god. Today was just a real mixed bag of mixed stuff. Really? It's okay, I don't care about the Super Bowl. I have opinions on the Super Bowl, but I don't care about the Super Bowl at all. I'm having a little giggle at the people who thought it was rigged for Kansas City to win. And then they didn't. So that was kind of funny. Hi, Van. Hey, DJ. Hey, Adam. Hey, Satos. Hi, Num. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, welcome. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a terrible mood because on a Monday, what do? I go out and I test the waters of Normieville. And let me just tell you, chat, Normieville do be fucked. It do be fucking fucked. Okay? And it's not good. Normieville, is that a new Facebook game? No, it's when I watch like the news on the TV and have a look at the ads, what's going on, what's the vibe, what's the temperature. And the vibe and the temperature is not great. This fit is lovely. See, I don't know if it looks that good on me, but I've had it for a very long time and I never wear it because I don't know if it looks good on me, but it was the right feeling of fabric for today. You know how sometimes you just need the right feeling? Hi, Milk. Welcome on in. Punky, hello. Danny, hello. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm baiting you for compliments, chat. I'm baiting compliments. Thanks. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. The ads are bad. Do you know what the ads are at the moment? Natural gas. Australia needs it. Because we can turn it off and on when we want to. Support Australian natural gas. That's the ads at the moment.
This is a full-blown house deposit, so...
Monthly meows. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
55 months of meowing, hey?
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
Thank you for the 55 months, Satos. It's a long time. I'm so grateful. Super Bowl was interesting. Obviously, the Chiefs got absolutely ruined. They played so bad. But the interesting things that happened outside of the Super Bowl. And most of it had to do with Kendrick's halftime show, in which he said the revolution will be televised. Right time, wrong man. It was very interesting. It was very interesting. And he basically called Drake a pedo. Just straight up. Hey, Drake. Yeah. So that was something. And he teased doing the diss song the whole time. He's like, they want me to do it. I'm not going to do it. They want me to do it. I'm not going to do it. And then he did it. You people just don't know when to quit. Which collective you are we talking about here, Rykux? We're about to find out. I'm waiting with bated breath. Very excited to see whatever I did wrong today. Think everything is a joke? You think I think that the tariffs that Trump intends to impose on Australia, the 25% tariffs on like steel and aluminum and shit, you think I think that's a joke? Life not a joke. Dude, fuck you, firstly. Secondly, I might be a little bit funny, but as lifestyle choices go, I've picked a kind of heavy one. I've been sitting here for years covering news and educational topics. If you think I'm the one being the joke, as I sit here like fighting for human rights to the best of my fucking ability, you can literally... I'm just messing with y'all. Don't know what you do. That's not even fucking funny. You people just don't know when to quit. Do you think you're funny? Did you want my attention? That's so fucking sad. Like, legitimately, maybe just engage in the conversation like a fucking normal human person. Like, fuck me. Yes. Oh, yes. Anyway, sorry to just bombshell that news on all of you. But yes, Trump has decided to go with 25% tariffs across the board on steel and other things like that, which is really fucking bad for Australia. Last time, we were able to negotiate an exemption. Last time this happened, in, you know, Trump's previous one, right? We were able to negotiate an exemption. But this time, guess what? We've got Kevin Rudd over there. Now, while Kevin Rudd is I don't mind Kevin Rudd, right? You know, whatever. There's pros and cons. But he was getting along pretty well with Biden. Guess who fucking hates Kevin Rudd? Trump. Guess who has to argue for an exemption? Kevin Rudd. Do we think Anthony Albanese has the fucking gusto to be able to stand up to Donald Trump? I'm just not sure. And so I just don't know. These 25% tariffs could be a little bit of an interesting time for everyone. So we'll just see. You want to sit with me, don't you? Which, no. You don't really want to, baby. You want to hop up? See, I told you don't really want to. Life is chaos. How can you even have fun these days? You stay informed and then you find ways to shut off occasionally. It's not that simple. It's kind of fucked, but I mean, you do what you can. Not to mention Trump's also sending that fucking giant bomb to fucking Israel. Don't know if you missed that during the Super Bowl. But Trump has decided that, you know, the bomb that Israel has been begging for ages, yeah, well, he's giving it to them, which is obviously a threat towards Iran. So, yeah. Manifest the tariff exemption you want, not the tariffs you were given. Well, it'll be very interesting. I think it is a test of the alliance. I think it's a test of Anthony Albanese. The way Normie News is going on Australian TV, it looks like we're getting Dutton. Everyone is behind Dutton. Even like there's real subtleties in the way that the news is being covered and what they're covering that very much suggests that all like normie media is attempting to angle for Dutton. Like even some of the specials that are coming out over the next little while, it's like the Australian disaster. Like they're doing a whole special on how the Australian dream's over, but the timing is interesting. The timing is interesting of these things because people will look at the current government and blame the current government for the housing crisis, for the cost of living crisis, not the years of failed liberal economic policy. And it was so funny because in my research today, I even trenched into, you know, a few of those TikTok debates. And fuck me, everyone's so dumb. And like, it's fine. And it's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, there's like TikTok debates where like people call in and it's just two people talking about things that they know nothing about. It's actually crazy. I do have a little thing that I want to edit for YouTube today though, Louis, because I do have quite a funny little deep dive into a little piece of Australian pop culture currently, but then I want to talk about it in depth a little bit. So it could be a nice little segment for YouTube. You want to hop up? You got to turn around. Staying away from the news is okay, but on a Monday I generally try and cover it. So, okay. What do you think? Is that comfortable? Get it out. Get it out. Yeah, I know. She just wanted to sit. Hello. Hi. Are you okay? Yeah. She's okay. She is getting better. I mean, I don't even think it's like a hot take to say that private companies are buying up all the houses. Look at what happened after the fires in Hawaii, for example. Look at what's happening in LA. Like people are being offered money to like buy their property. You know? I don't even think that's a hot take. Yeah, full on. I mean, that's been obvious since he said what he wanted to do with it.
This is a full-blown house deposit, so...
55
Don't mind me,
months
I'm
as
just here for the
well?
food, and there's no one in here but us chickens.
Daniel, 55 months. Even if you're just here for the food, I'll take it. Hello, Nexus. Welcome. Top of the morning to you as well. Hi, Vox. Welcome. Hello. Hi, Blue. Anyone else who's just joining us this evening, happy Monday. We start a new week. I don't mean to brag, but I have only eaten healthy food today. It's pretty plain, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try and get my life back together. Hi, Greet. Hey, Moshnima. It is evening here. It is almost 7 p.m. I don't mind daylight savings. It doesn't really affect me all that much, you know? Trans political creators have to go away for lawn. It's dangerous. The reality is trans identities currently are being erased in the US, and people making that choice for themselves is one of personal safety. That's why people with privilege have to keep speaking up. But it's hard. Like, I think, you know, even Kendrick said it, turn off the TV, turn off the TV. Like, he was telling everybody today during the halftime show, touch fucking grass. Touch fucking grass. You need to organize. And organizing isn't posting a black square. It's not having your pronouns in your bio. It's not dunking on someone on fucking whatever site you want. I don't think Trump cares at this point because he's a martyr. Imagine you get like to your 80s, right? You know your time is coming. You know your time is coming. All Trump wants us to be remembered, to be infamous.
This is a full-blown house deposit, so...
So many stream babies.
Hazel, 47 months. Thank you so much. My goodness. Thank you, thank you. Happy Monday to you as well. Enjoy your skateboard. I mean, Didn't Elon do an ad during the football where you need $1 billion to get off the planet with the other people who have $1 billion? Do you know what it's giving? It's giving The 100. Have you guys ever watched the TV show The 100? The 100's worth watching. I enjoyed it. It was hectic. I don't know. I think there's an asteroid with a 2% chance of hitting Earth right now. And so I assume it's their plan for if that happens. Right? I don't know. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I think there's an asteroid with like a 2% chance. Yeah, 2032. 2% sounds really high. Yeah, Casual Cupcake. It went up today, I think, or yesterday. So you're saying there's a chance. It's so funny. The fact that the temperature is all of us being like, when? Could you? Could we? Could we have the asteroid? Perhaps. Maybe. Soon? No, but if you just put Neuralink in your brain, you live forever. Can't wait to throw a get hit by an asteroid party. Yes, both Serena Williams and SZA were in Kendrick's show. I mean, the Super Bowl is miserable. It's miserable. I couldn't help but feel misery when I saw those people say how much money they spent on a ticket to go to a glitzy football show in the midst of rising fascism. It's crazy. Like, people spending $8,000 USD on a football ticket. It's literally fucking crazy. And I just felt sad. Like, I felt sad. I mean, it's the same for the NBA, right? The vibes were definitely off. Chad, I need to be very real with you right now. My feet have gone numb. But will I move? No. Because my dog's happiness takes priority over mine. Hey, Shivering. Hey, Excalibur. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people class it as business. Mars is our best chance for continued life. That's why. Anywhere else is too far, and the other planets that are close to us are not habitable. That's why. Also, I think it has something to do with like the human frontier nature sort of thing, right? Like historically, humans had that drive. You know, the Polynesians going from island to island, or the Vikings, you know, continually looking for new places. You know, we as human beings mapped the world. You know, we mapped the sky. We have insatiable wonder about us. It just would be cool if we could all have our insatiable wonder about us. Well, I don't know. Having like basic human rights for everyone. Oh, Strawman, you think they won't just take fucking embryos? They aren't taking humans. They'll just take a few women and be like, here, we need you to birth these like genetic things that we like. They'll probably just do IVF. Oh my god, half deck, it would take so much longer than that. I think it takes like more than a year to get to Mars. Six months. And that's at the optimal time, yeah. I mean, Atari, you're in space. The chance of something going wrong is significant, right? Like you're in space. That's why I just think it's funny that Elon Musk did that ad, right? We done? So yeah. The Expanse has terrified me of space. I mean, I loved The Expanse. I'm going to be real with you. What an incredible TV show. But yeah, it doesn't make it look particularly hospitable. And especially because The Expanse is about as close as we get to realistic sci-fi. Like, in my opinion, The Expanse and the way it was written was very, you know, what Elon doing is PR. He's building hype and trying to be a futurist just for his own image and companies. It's not realistic what he talks about. I agree. The Expanse for me required 2 watches of season 1. I'm not going to lie. I really struggled with the first watch through of season 1 of The Expanse because it does not hold your hand at all. You're kind of like, the fuck is going on? And some things only make sense in hindsight. You're like, what? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? So it did take me 2 watches of season 1, but then once I had my bearings, loved it. I think what it is that human beings inherently want to be dreamers.
Boy!
Oh, that's
The
very
Danit
nice
one
of
gifted
you,
a tier
Danny.
1 sub to Forlorn79. They have given 17 gift subs in the channel.
It's very kind of you. Thank you so much, Danny. I think this is where we get stuck. I think human beings are dreamers. And I truly believe that sometimes where we get lost is that humans do want to believe in something. And sometimes it's religion and sometimes it's just something bigger than them. And I think sometimes we get a little lost on the left because everything seems so bleak that we don't give anybody people to believe in. We don't give anyone something to believe in. You know, we don't give people a vision because everything is so bleak you can't see it. People don't know what it would look like. You know, even when you sit and you say like, oh, well, maybe we should try some socialist principles. What happens is they look at previous iterations of socialist countries, right? And they look at the architecture and they look at everything and they watch how it played out globally for ignoring the nuance, like a bunch of reasons, right? But they look at it and it doesn't look inspiring. It doesn't look like a world that everybody would want to live in. And I feel like that's where we get really stuck. I haven't watched Silo yet. There's so many TV shows I want to watch. I haven't watched any of them, I guess. You've started season 2? Nice. I love Rebecca Ferguson. All the shows we could be watching, and here we are hanging out with you. Honestly, I can't believe I've just undercut myself so hard. But how would you know about all of the good shows without me, huh? I provide something of value. You have to watch me for at least an hour or something. Do you know what I mean? Surely. Haley Kevbo. Cars over public transport are one of the biggest mistakes humanity ever made. I understand, like, cars are somewhat necessary, right? But a lack of investment in public transport and infrastructure is one of our greatest undoings. It's so particularly bad in America, but yeah. That's a lie. It's obviously bad in a lot of places, but say even in somewhere like Bali where the traffic is fucking crazy, the neighborhoods that people live in are very specific, and they like have community watches, and it's very community based, and everybody goes to the meetings, and yeah. Excalibur, that I agree. And it makes them very unpopular. Also in Australia at the moment, we had a breakdown of the automatic passport things. So our airports are kind of fucked right now for international arrivals. I don't know why I'm yawning. I lived in Seattle and went to Texas and was like, what do you mean you just don't have public transport? Yeah, there's no way to get around. That's why Uber became so fucking popular in America, because there was just no other way to get anywhere. Tokyo's got crazy public transport. I think she might need to do a wee. I'll be back. Yeah, Tokyo has crazy public transport. Oh, you need to go outside? You're telling me to do a wee? She did need to do a wee. She was sitting at the door, the little cutie. What happened to taxis is what happens when companies lose the social license to operate. Yep. Yep. And what we got were these companies, these glorified middlemen, Uber, Airbnb, every single company that is a glorified middleman has only been stealing wages off workers through the platform that they provide, which obviously is a service, but it's exploitative to a significant degree. Like the gig economy has just allowed an even further concentration of power in the hands of people who have the ability to be able to get capital, get funding. No worries, Hazel. What? No. It's bedtime. It's bedtime, my little love. Chat, my hair hurts. My hair hurts, and if you're wondering why I'm yawning, it's definitely because I haven't been eating enough. But why does my hair hurt? It's so annoying. And I do know why. I watched a video on it. That apparently, if your hair hurts after a few days, it's probably because you have autoimmune conditions. Hey, Mo. I can't really eat Vox. I'm on a really restrictive diet. Do you know the hurt that I'm talking about? Or not really? I definitely don't think it's scurvy. The moose is back. A dull soreness at the follicle. Yep, that's what it is. It happens because when I haven't washed my hair in a few days. What's the diet for? Just to see if I can fix myself because I haven't really been well since pneumonia. I just haven't recovered. And as you all know, I'm supposed to be going somewhere in a few weeks. And that's going to be really difficult for me if I'm not well. But oh well, because I can do it. You know what? Mentally, I can handle anything. So it's going to be fine. Hey, gut shroom. But do you know what I mean? Do you guys not ever get the head pain? Just here? Yeah, when you've had your hair in a ponytail too long. Oh, that's the onset of the plague or typhoid? I might be wrong, thanks. I definitely don't have any scabs. I don't even get dandruff. It just gets kind of sore at the follicle. Does that make sense? I just need to wash it probably. Did they get you in for a follow-up to see if your lungs are recovering well? Nope. Nope. I had tests done last week and they're all normal. Apparently. Oh, I do have one of the head massages. I don't think it's going to help, but oh well. Maybe it's because you're stressed. Yeah. It's just not the same. I mean, maybe it's kind of helping. Taylor got booed because she's originally from Philadelphia and used to barrack for the Eagles, would be my guess. And now she dates someone from the Kansas City Chiefs. But also, it could just be because the majority of the crowd there would not be Taylor Swift fans. So, that could also be the case. In case you haven't noticed, people don't really like women sometimes, you know? Yeah, and she supported Harris and Trump was there and it's a weird feeling on my head if I just leave it there. I'm not going to lie. Pixel, what is wrong with you, my little love? Do you know what I think it is? I think she thinks she gets a third DINNER because usually sometimes once I sit down at my desk, I'll then feed her. Yeah, I don't think she expected to be booed. Oh no, SSCC, this is a very minor thing that happens not very often. Are you still hungry? Do you want more dinner? Is that what it is? Really? You want more dinner? Please excuse me for one more minute. Come on. See if that helps her. No football fan enjoys consistent winners. That's true. Yeah, it's just taking me a lot longer to recover than I thought it would. Did it help? Yeah, a little bit. I'm just exhausted from life and now a new week is starting. Yes, that tends to happen as well. If my health would just like get back to some semblance of normalcy, I would be the happiest girl on the planet. I am a little bit down tonight though because it's just frustrating. I'm just frustrated. Does it feel like a crab massaging your head? It doesn't really feel that good. It's much nicer to have somebody else brush your hair. You know? In my opinion. Yeah, turmeric's really good. It's a really good anti-inflammatory. I do know that. Yeah, look, I'm trying not to freak out too much, Danny, because they do say it can take a really long time to recover from viral infections. So I'm just like going slow, you know? I'm going slow. I keep trying to push myself and then I regret it almost immediately every time. Don't know about you guys. It's just getting as sick as I did was just very frustrating. That's all. Thanks. No, I appreciate it, Cranky. Have you considered the possibility this is a perfectly normal reaction to the state of the world? See, it would be if my health was normal. Like if my physical health was normal, then my mood, I wouldn't even think twice about it. Be like, okay, you grumpy bitch, that's valid. No, it's okay. Yeah, I don't think you could make me any more worried. I have enough health anxiety for all of us, guys. No, my scalp is normal. It's because I haven't washed my hair in a few days. But the research on it is that sometimes if your scalp gets sore, it can be an indicator that you have like more inflammatory markers or whatever. Hey, Older. Yeah, see, I got type A influenza Christmas Eve. Just really just living up to your name is most annoying chatter I see. Yeah, it is kind of maddening. Like, I mean, look, I can tell you all the things I'm grateful for right now. So grateful right now. I have no skin reactions. My skin's great. So grateful right now. I don't feel nauseous. So grateful right now. I feel fine. I'm not in any jaw pain. I don't have a headache. I'm just tired and I have a sore head and my tummy's kind of fucked up. But I mean, other than that, did you know double pneumonia is a thing? Are you trolling me? Other than everything's wrong, everything's fine. I spoke slightly on this last night. The biggest challenge for me right now is because I'm tracking what I'm eating to see how my tummy goes. It's making my brain feel very eating disordery. And I don't like that very much. It's very hard to deal with. I do know that meme, Atari. They banned Kanye? Did they? That's crazy. And here I was thinking they were the party of free speech. The author of that comic created a new one yesterday, and it says everything is not fine. Oh, shit. David Schwimmer reached out to Musk to have Kanye banned. Stop. What? What is this timeline? Oh my God. Just take me out to pasture. That's crazy. Maybe that's what I need, chat. Maybe I need to go back to my highly problematic comfort show friends. Maybe that's what I need. Man, the 90s seem like such a cool time now. You know, just enough communication that we could all, communicate pretty consistently. But at the same time, were we on our phones all the time? No. Can I get a tariff? Depends on where you're from, Lappin. I don't know. I've watched Friends through probably like 3 times. Stargate through a few times. Will and Grace through a few times. That one doesn't hold up so well, but yeah, there was a lot of unhinged shit Kanye talked about fucking the president's daughter. Like, that was crazy. Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, he's clearly having an episode again. Remember last time this happened, he had Kim, and Kim tried really hard to look after him. I have not seen that SSCC. Do you like this year's maths? I don't like any year's maths. It's the most horrific predatory show to have ever existed. But have I been watching a little bit of it? Yes. Does it make me hate men? A little. Not gonna lie. Your representation is not good, my friends. In fact, it's actually terribly bad. Maths is Married at First Sight Australia. And these people get paired off, marry each other straight away, and then try and make it work. Hi, Fermenter. Oh my god, Casual Cupcake, I saw that. That was so funny. Yes, Kanye, sir. Yes, Daddy Kanye, sir. I would love to have you on my podcast. I'll do anything. And then he's like, you're making fun of me. Fuck you. So funny. It's not good-looking people marrying each other. It's just people marrying each other. Well, we've gotten to this point where people love reality TV and drama. Anything that is specifically horrific, people love to watch it because it is, you know, one of the only things that can numb your brain from how horrific reality is. It just keeps going. It's drama. It's the same way we respond to like niche internet drama. I don't think it's that people have terrible taste. It's that people have been manipulated for so long by TV algorithms as like you don't even know what you desire, right? So we can talk about reality TV so often. You can pinpoint the human desires that exist when people watch reality TV. Like it's peering through the looking glass. People love that. People love watching people fall in love / have interesting relationships. It's just innately human to want to see that. And then people like to feel better about themselves. And that Excalibur is exactly the point. So a lot of reality TV exists so people go, at least I'm not her, at least I'm not them. Yeah, it's complicated. Yeah, Farmer Wants a Wife, Enraged Nymph. I've watched that. I just can't relate to it at all. Well, do you watch any sort of TV kind of hot in these rhinos? It's easy to not relate to it. I think. But like the media you consume is the media you consume. Oh, it's Ollie London though. Friends star David Sherman calls on I mean, yeah, okay. Ollie London is this guy who decided to make his face Korean and then un-Koreanify it. He's interesting. And he's a transphobe. The right-wing grift isn't necessarily crazy. It's profitable. Yeah, I think this is what has happened with social media is a lot of people will do anything they can to just get attention because it feels good. If you've never been seen before, having attention in any form feels good. Also, right-wingers get praised for being rich, so it's socially acceptable to their followers, unlike the left that has a problem with so much as owning a house. Yes. On that note, hey, do you want to help me buy a house one day? Well, for just $10, because I've introduced tariffs, you can make me feel really good about myself and build equality between the left and the right. That's not how that works, but that's the best I've got in me today. I always imagine right-wingers to not be rich. A lot of them aren't. But the thing is that they idolize being rich. They idolize millionaires. They idolize billionaires, right? So even if they're not rich now, they still idolize that. Oh my God, great. Great carrying.
What a deal.
I know. Would you say it's the art of the deal? Trust me, my fascism will be so sexy. Way better. So much fairer. So much fairer, I promise. Yeah, it's like the sexy kind. No rug pull. The only rug pull you're getting from me is that I'm disappearing for 2 weeks. in a few weeks. That's all. But then I'll be back. I'm not going anywhere unless I die, which seems unlikely, but you never know. Why does the fascist movement always have a different flavor and different style? Turtle's Edge, there's actually a very simple answer to that. Fascism and specific types of fascism are born from where they come from, right? So fascism in Germany was born from this idea of the Aryan race and, you know, hatred towards Jewish people. But if you look at the fascism that is coming out of America right now, it's not necessarily anti-Semitic at its core, right? It does have a different flavor. Could you put a cardboard cutout on your chair while you're gone? I don't think so. It's not even anti-Mexican, it's more than that. I think it's white supremacy. Like, sure, it's anti-immigrant, but it's also it's also anti-Canada. It's also just bullish. No, it's not just America. It's filtered right through the West. Night Hawkeye. Like, you can definitely see it pretty clearly in Australia. No, I don't think MAGA is anti-Jesus Christ. They use Jesus Christ to, well, they just pick and choose through the religion in order to be manipulative. It's also a new kind of anti-intellectualism. Yeah, I think people got frustrated, right? Like, if education isn't accessible, all of a sudden you're validating that in your head. You know, actually, the people who get educated are the real dumb ones. I'm not dumb. I'm real. I'm living a real human experience. Those people are going to college, paying all this money to get brainwashed. They're the dumb ones. I'm real. I think that happens. Like, what I've realized is that no matter what happens in a person's life, including my own, is that without fail, we will come up with our own specific brand of cope for every single thing that we need to explain to ourselves. And it is only with critical thought that we can be like, yes, that's cope, right?
Time for a much-needed dopamine hit. Meow 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 meow. What do you call a stylish cat? A dandelion. Meow. 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 What's a cat's favorite color? Purple. Meow. Meow. Meow.
Okay. The mad dad jokes coming out in the donation. Thank you for the 1313 and on. Yeah, I've seen that one too, Straw Man. Hi, Vic. Don't know, never seen a dad joke on this stream in my life. Never, not once. Not a single one. As an American, it's pure white supremacist that they desire to feel special at all costs, and segregation was only 70 years ago. All these people grew up being told they were better. I don't think you're wrong. This is what I mean. For people's failings in their life, a lot of the time, they will come up with cope to explain the failings that exist. And sometimes people will get it right and accept enough internalized blame for a situation. But oftentimes people will externalize blame, or like it's just like people get very confused as to who is responsible and what they're doing. Is it even cope? I think it's hard to feel racism if you're white, because how often are you ever targeted? Yeah. Like that's why when you're a progressive, one of the things that you have to really work on is being anti-racist and really acknowledging your whiteness and the microaggressions that you've never experienced. And then you have to sit with the nuance of that, right? Because I have received like so many like aggressive things as a woman. But the reality is, like, the way I have been treated as a white woman is probably in a lot of cases a hell of a lot kinder than, you know, women with other skin colors. That's just the reality of it. As a black man, my tone is policed daily. I'm really sorry. No, it's the mic. Yeah, Vox. I do think there is a little bit of a misunderstanding. The smell's cheap. There is often a misunderstanding, but often our brains can't process everything. And so a lot of people who are sitting on their couches watching TV, they aren't considering the fact racism is playing into the opinions that they're having of whatever news story. You know? But I also want to remind everybody, you're not your thoughts, right? I feel like a lot of people get stuck on if they have any sort of racist thought in their head, then they are a racist. You are your actions. You are your actions. Because the reality is, having grown up in a place where there has been racism around you or sexism around you, occasionally you are going to have thoughts. Like I occasionally have very grumpy thoughts towards men. But I go out of my way, and I have actively fostered relationships with men in my life in order to counteract the bias that I feel so very fucking strongly like grumpy about, right? But the reality is that is not the case. Well, yes. Hi, oui, bonjour. Trump imposed tariffs on Australia, effective immediately tomorrow unless our Prime Minister can negotiate a way out. So that'll be a fun little spicy day around the political news cycle. That's a nice top tonight. Thank you. I grew up in regional Australia. The idea my brain won't be racist sometimes is almost unbelievable. Yeah, so same. I don't think I ever saw a non-white person until I was like a teenager. Don't know what to tell you. Like I grew up in a place where I literally have no memory of ever meeting anybody with a different skin color. It was not until I started traveling to Melbourne consistently to do ballet And I made friends with people from everywhere because, there were people from all different walks of life doing ballet at the place I was doing it. That was only when I started meeting people. Yeah, and I think that's why Australia has gone even extra racist recently because of the amount of immigration. I think people in Australia, even rurally, are starting to, like, integrate with other cultures and other people more. And Australia is pretty fucking racist to begin with. And sometimes if that goes really quickly, yeah, older people suck at change. It's a blanket tariff on any imported steel and aluminum not specifically targeted at Australia. Yes, I know. But he had to have known what he was doing. What, baby? Do you want to sit up with me again? Oh my God. This is crazy because she actually just stands in the right way for me to be able to pick her up. Yeah, I know. I was holding your chest. You're gonna have to cough. There you go. Get it out. She's getting better. She's getting better. The issue is she's just a little needy. I don't know if you've noticed. But darling, why don't you want to sit in your own bed? Hey? You just want to be here? Not minting pennies is not controversial. Honestly, Australia has stopped doing that with like 1 and 2 cent coins for ages ago. I don't think that's, yeah. I don't think that's our biggest problem. No, because racism is learned and systemic. Half deck. To be fair, Pixel does have specific reactivity to greyhounds. So technically, Pixel is a little racist towards a specific breed of dog. She holds prejudice because one tried to eat her. Which, to be fair, she does look like a rabbit or a sheep. So, yeah, she does have specific. It's so embarrassing because around where I live, there is this girl who has a beautiful greyhound. And I'm sure this greyhound is lovely and the nicest greyhound ever. But if Pixel even catches a glimpse of her, she goes absolutely spacko. Not a single other dog. It's a different imagined harm, forlorn. It's not the fact that women get harassed by trans people. Like that, I don't think that's necessarily like the turf thing. It's that those women do not perceive trans women as women. Like, this is the difficulty when discussing turfs, right? Is that it's very hard to invalidate their fears because in some ways they experience them as valid. Like, you do not have to be scared of a trans person in a bathroom, even though the way movies have depicted cross-dressing has probably led to that fear, among other things, right? Depicted as delinquents or, mentally ill. That's the problem. It's representation, and it's fucked. I mean, yes, I do think they dehumanize them, splee as well, for sure. But I feel like TERFs, at least, honestly, it comes from a fear of men and an inability to see beyond gender. Well, actually, chat, the thing I wanted to talk about today is pretty spicy. It's pretty spicy. So, let me just... don't worry, Louis, we won't make a YouTube video. I don't feel good enough. I don't feel good enough to want to put it on YouTube. But, okay, so there is an Australian creator. She's a sex worker. Her name is Blue-Eyed Kayla Jade. Now, she is a very voluptuous, incredible, very open sex worker from Australia. She's friends with Girthmaster, if you know who that is, who is also a creator from Australia. I think we've talked about him once before. Anyway, Blue-Eyed Kayla Jade. Yeah, well, the name is on the nose. Okay, it's a wine bottle. I don't know what to tell you. Right? Just saying. A splee. Lol. It is a porn star name. Because my dog is snoring. Anyway, Blue-Eyed Kayla Jade. Right? She's a full-service sex worker from Australia where it's legal or decriminalized. And she has a client. Okay? That client has been nicknamed Peggy Sue. Now you can only imagine why the client has been nicknamed Peggy Sue. And it's because... What? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Get comfy. I just can't sit that way. My back hurts. So, anyway, dear old Peggy Sue wants larger and larger things in their butt. Now, Blue-Eyed Kayla Jade, as the incredible content creator that she is, has occasionally showed some of these things. It's like a candle. For example, it was the Girthmaster replica And he was really sad one time because he couldn't get the girth master replica in. I don't think she's on Twitch. I think it's on TikTok. Anyway, it's an ongoing saga about this client of hers, Peggy Sue. Now, Australia has done the funniest thing, right? And basically decided that Peggy Sue is Peter Dutton. Allegedly. I highly doubt it. But what they've done is they are now commenting on every single Liberal post and every single Instagram post by Peter Dutton. Peggy Sue, is that you, Peggy Sue? Is that you, Peggy Sue? Now, I have conflicted feelings. Because today I went and had a look at TikTok and it was like commenting Peggy Sue on Peter Dutton's photos is homophobia, which I agree with. Because the person, and then I freaked out because the person who was hosting the space or whatever was like, yeah, because like any guy that wants their wife to fuck them like that is a bit gay, you know? And I was like, oh shit. Oh God, it's horseshoe theory. This is a right winger. This is a fucking right winger. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. So then I realized, yeah, Peg the Rich is the same thing. It's like when Cara Delevingne wore the Peg the Patriarchy thing. It's complicated, right? Because it's the idea that some level, it's the idea that insertion is fundamentally humiliating, which is not only homophobia, but it is misogyny as well. Because the idea that sex has always been women being penetrated and therefore that is humiliating ties in to like Peg the Patriarchy and stuff like that. So it's quite complicated in the way that it can be perceived. But if I tried to explain that to the wider population who were sitting there posting Peggy Sue on all Peter Dutton's fucking posts, they'd be like, Killjoy. They wouldn't get it. It's because Drew, I watched Normie News today and everybody is preparing for Dutton, or everybody is even angling towards Dutton. I mean, just saying fuck you could be interpreted like that too. Yeah, so I was wondering, what are your opinions? Because I think it's funny, but I also feel bad laughing. Anyway, I'm not morally consistent, so I'm curious. No, I don't think it is Peter Dutton, right? They're doing this as like just for fun. Dutton is the leader of the opposition in Australia. We have an election coming up sometime before May. So yeah, he's like Trump light. Voldemort fascist. It's funny because Dutton would find it humiliating, probably. We're doing news ASMR now. No, Switch Bay, I got really sick on Christmas Eve and I've barely recovered and now I'm on a restrictive diet and so I'm starving to death and I'm having a time. I'm just tired. Louis? If this is the worst of it, your trolls need to get a little more offensive for me to be concerned. Yeah. I don't know, just my tummy has been fucked ever since I got pneumonia. And so I've cut out anything that could be slightly irritating. I'm fine. I'm just so annoyed and frustrated more than anything. Because I don't know what happened, but I was like really sick, so. And they say it can take like a very long time to recover, so. My tummy hurts and I'm mad at the government. No, but for real, my tummy does hurt and I am mad at the government. No, Ooft, I would still encourage you not being blackpilled. Without hope, we're not going to get anywhere. But you got to bring your hope in to a relatively small circle would be my suggestion. That's the trick. Switch Bay, blackpilled is when you've kind of like given up hope and you're like, everything's shit. It's like you can't see the good. You're just like, okay, well, we're just waiting for the end. And what it does is it makes people really apathetic towards even trying to do anything good for their community. I'm actually doing some research at the moment to write an article about everything or nothing, right? Because we're in this world where we have to consume so much news. And if you don't care about everything, the internet absolutely berates you for not caring about everything. And it's not good enough. Nothing you ever do online is good enough. But the biggest problem is if you're not good enough online, it also devalues the work that you can do in your community because it doesn't get the same reach or recognition. Whereas sometimes the value is the work that you're doing in your community, but you're not getting that same dopamine that you get when, I don't know, you do something online. Like, say, for example, you're a really rich capitalist fuckface and you, I don't know, fix a whole bunch of blind children, for example. It feels really good because not only have you done the good thing, but people have witnessed you doing the good thing. And so people go looking to do good things that they can have that sort of like dopamine reaction to too. Whereas the reality is, in order for us as progressives to get anywhere, you have to engage in community, and all of the good things you do might never be publicized. Maybe you take your sick friend food. Maybe you drive your friend somewhere she needs to go. Maybe maybe you build community in much smaller ways that aren't recognized by the swathes of people on social media. And what happens is, because of social media functioning the way it does, is that you just go, well, why even bother with community? Everything's going to hell anyway. Why would I even fucking try? What's the point? Everybody sucks. And like a lot of people do suck, but like that's not the point. No, doing things for a reward is human. It doesn't defeat the purpose of doing anything. You can't make a blind person see, though. Tell that to Mr. Beast, Matt. Because you can. You can go in and do cataract surgery, and you can make people who are experiencing some level of blindness see again. Yeah, and if you look after, yeah, exactly. And that's community building. That's community building. And in some ways, it's enough. I know. So occasionally when you build up energy in the tiny little community, right? You can maybe reach out and do something a little bit bigger. Maybe it's organizing. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just going to a protest. Maybe it's not. Like these things build up over time. You are not going to do something meaningful every week. You are going to have a couple of moments maybe that define your life outside of your small community. That's about it. You know? With enough corporate PR money, you can do anything. Yeah, is anybody corporate here? You owe me $5 I'm joking. That's the problem though. Because with enough corporate PR money, you can do anything, but then you're not allowed to say anything. Then you're not allowed to say anything. And that's the problem, because your money is tied to that. So how are you supposed to complain about wage theft? No, I'm a public servant. You owe me $5. I knew you would get too hot. That's why you've just got to sit in your bed, babe. It's not that you become a corporate lackey, right? Like a lot of my friends get huge sponsorships. The issue is they don't say anything publicly. Because they can't. And like I don't really resent anybody for getting the bag either. Like it's a life choice, and there is good done. Like there is good done when you are able to get the bag and just, say less. You know? They have publicists that tell them to say nothing. Because if you say something, it makes it worse, because you're never going to be able to approve everyone or make everybody approve of you. Community does leave lasting benefits. It changes the way people perceive the world. Literally, there is psychological research done that when you experience things with friends, you actually experience the situation differently. So yes. Like drinking. Don't, I want a fucking martini so bad. And I'm just going to sit here with my sad little glass of water. Oh my God, that's cruel. Get away from my chat with that bullshit while I'm here eating potatoes. Oh, I shouldn't be anybody's role model, Evan. I think you can look up to certain parts of my life and maybe how I've navigated them, but like, come on. I unfortunately don't think I've solved it. Forgot to mention, I noticed your skin is glowing tonight. I believe that is sweat. I've taken to doing barely any makeup, so yeah. I didn't even do my eyebrows again. I've given up. I thought it was the lighting. Nothing has changed with the lighting. It's just the same. I know I'm so naturally beautiful. Thank you. No. So you're black-pilled with makeup? Not really. I'm just out of a couple of things I need, and I'm running away in a couple of weeks. So I'm saving my pennies. No, Evan. Vox. No, I showered. I just didn't wash my hair and it's really hot. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Chat, I'm taking 2 weeks off to go sit in infrared saunas on my private island that I definitely have. I'm actually building my castle as we speak. No. She's role-playing as a paw. Hey, Blong. I wish I was in a pool. Can I cash in my feminism points to at least lounge at the pool? No. I'm getting away from you. Okay? I just want to go read a book by myself. That's not actually what I'm doing. I'm doing so the opposite of what would be reading a book. You guys are going to be like, what the fuck? It's probably why I'm so stressed about it. Because really, the holiday I need now is the one where I'm sitting by a pool reading a book. But unfortunately, about 9 months ago, I booked this holiday. And at that point in time, I was like, you're going to have so much energy and be so good to go. Anyway, I'll let you know. You're joking. You cannot want to get back up here. Really? My baby, really? You're crazy. You're crazy. Oh, poor Pix on a holiday that isn't ideal. Lucid, you joined just after I'm like explaining my health situation, motherfucker. Okay. Both me and my little dog are just okay, we're getting there. There you go. When's the holiday? Next month? Yes. Oh, baby. You'll think of us every waking moment away. No, I won't. Hi, baby. The strange looking cat sounds like it's got a fur ball. No, Pixel has had this cough for a while. It's actually gotten better since she was looked after and it was bad. Hey Scraticus, how you doing? Welcome on in. It's your third sick day and I feel guilty. Do not feel guilty. That's capitalism coming for your brain. Fuck 'em. Oh, Louie. You don't have to fall that far. You get a medical certificate, false. Louis did make that TikTok. I just don't know if I want to post it. Okay, but what if I'm not sick? Okay, I don't know. Make up a sickness. You can steal mine. Just say your tummy hurts. Say you've got gastro. Maybe don't go with syphilis. Don't go with syphilis. That would be stupid. You have bird flu? Oh, in breaking news, here's some more breaking news for you, chat. In breaking news, we have another bird flu outbreak here in Australia. So, yeah. Eggs do be fucked right now. And will be into the future. There's not really many eggs anywhere. I'm not going to lie though. Because of the very restrictive diet I'm on, I went looking for them today and I did find a packet of them. Because we got a handle on it, Pizza Horse. It wasn't ongoing. So we have another outbreak now. So I have 6 left and chat can't any fuck you got mine. You missed the Cult FM soundbite? Yeah, well, I could be bribed. No, I could be bribed to use the little button. I know, forlorn. The reality is, though, like, heaps of these birds are going to be killed. There'll be millions of birds. So, yep. It's pretty sad. And we don't have any other better way of dealing with it.
Cult FM, please.
For $5? It's doubling every time. I'm joking. I don't even... Let me have a look. Yeah, I know, we got flashbanged. Hold on.
106.9 Cult FM. Breaking news.
Trump fumes as Kendrick Lamar sends powerful message at Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar seemed to be trying to get under Donald Trump's skin in subtle ways during his Super Bowl halftime performance, with many suggesting that it seemed to work. Donald Trump was reportedly left fuming after Kendrick Lamar's powerful halftime show at this year's Super Bowl that almost literally broke the internet, resulting in Reddit crashing. While the Eagles ran out of comfortable winners against the Chiefs, Kendrick ran out just as comfortable. A winner against Drake, putting the nail in his coffin as their rap beef almost certainly draws to a close. Guys, I can just read. And I have the voice. The newscaster voice is what made me subscribe. Well, a little gift. Not the June voice. Oh, I wish I had the June voice. I swear I'd only use it for good.
This is a full-blown house deposit, so...
Zero, thank you for your prime. 29 months, thank you. Let's see what little fishy you get. A coffee cup. Sorry about that. The ethics of micro happiness made me subscribe. Oh my god, yeah, chat, tell me what made you subscribe. I was feeling insecure today. Feel free. No, I don't command anything. I politely ask. Can you hear my snoring dog? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to draw attention to your snoring. It's not that embarrassing. Singing. These emotes. If there's food insecurities at the end of this year and resources being repriced next year, I'm surprised anybody would be spending money on holiday at the moment. I'm not spending any money. I paid off this holiday just before Christmas last year. There's no really way for me to get out of it. But also, I'm not going to lie, I really needed something to look forward to, which is why I booked it. And now I just have to enjoy it. And then when I get back, deal with the set of circumstances that's in front of me and in front of anyone. So, yep. You were crying while holding pizza. Oh my God, that was funny. You have a chill vibe? Thanks. I think it was the sub badges looking cool that made me want to sub. And look now, look at yours now. You do have one of the coolest ones. Oh, Vic, that's nice. When is it a good time to go on holiday? Who's that rich? Yeah, exactly. I am around because I feel welcome. Well, that's nice. The Irish? Stop it. Hopefully it will distract you during your vacation. Look, I'm excited, guys. It's exciting. Okay. I am unironically excited. Even though my health is not that great, I'm excited. It's going to be great. Okay? It's going to be great. I'll give you all the details on my packing stream. All right? You'll be fine. It'll be fun. Memories will be made. Exactly. The Scotland trip seemed like a real adventure, so I'm sure it's worth every minute and every penny. Half deck, it is, right? Like, in some ways, you just have to live your life to whatever extent you can, right? Now, it's, everybody makes their decisions. These are not ones I'm going to regret. Those were just photos on my phone, Evan. And I don't have any cameras to take, but I am borrowing one video camera off my friend. Have a good day at work, Hypermancer. You can save your entire life. Well, that's the thing. I'm not getting any inheritance, you guys. So it's, do you know what I mean? Also, like the amount of times I've stopped myself doing something because I have a beautiful little dog whom I really struggle to leave, right? So there's that. Darling, look at my weird little dog tonight. Girl, you just keep getting too hot and then you just want to sit up with me again? Guys, I really need like a double-seater office chair that Pixel can sit on. Like, unironically, I really need an office chair that she can sit on. Is it really the blanket? Surely not. No. She's growling. I don't know what, I literally, I do not know what she's growling at. No, she's not. She's standing up and growling. Woman! Relax. Oh my God, is it the light? Is it the flashing light? Is it the fact that I've got my light on a little flicker? For fuck's sake. Honestly, girl. You are very needy. Do you know that? Okay, I've stopped it. Girl, I have no idea. Do you know, I think I might have like accidentally trained her into thinking that during stream I might PLAY. And now I literally cannot give in to this behavior. It's bedtime. Go to bed. Bedtime. Nanai. Bedtime. Nanai. Maybe if I just sing one song, she'll get the idea. I've been having a hard time adjusting. At the shiniest wheels, now they're rusting. Didn't know if you'd care if I came back. I have a lot of regrets about that. Pulled the car off the road to the lookout. Could have followed my fears all the way down. And maybe I don't quite know what to say, but I'm here in your doorway. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. They told me all of my cages were mental, so I got wasted like all my potential. And my words shoot to kill when I'm mad. I have a lot of regrets about that. I was so ahead of the curve. The curve became a sphere, fell behind all my classmates and ended up here, pouring out my heart to a stranger, but I didn't pour the whiskey. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. At least I'm trying. hard to be at a party when I feel like an open wound. It's hard to be anywhere these days when all I want is you. You're a flashback in a film reel on the one screen in my town. And I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. At least I'm trying. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. Do you want me to bring your other bed in? Try that. I don't fucking know. Don't know how I feel about that link, Forlorn. Your top is giving hippie thrift core? Thanks. I've had it since the pandemic. It is very hippie, isn't it? Oh, that's Amazon? Yeah, see, I need this. There still probably wouldn't be enough room. Oh, Scraticus, what a win. No. Oh my God, she just got into bed. Good girl. Good girl. Lefties hate tariffs. I don't think it's just lefties that hate tariffs. Jimmy. Is it? I don't think so. Is it just me? Am I the problem? The lefty that hates tariffs? Really? Oh my God, now she's gotten up. Darling. For anybody wondering, I'd just like to let you know that we did go for a WALK today. You okay? You okay? We did do all the things today. We've done all the things. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's hot? If so, if it was hot, why would she want cuddles? I've already fed her. So it really wasn't the blanket then, was it? Interesting, SSCC. Maybe I just call it tonight chat. Like my dog is just asking me to. And let's be honest, I've been yawning since the get-go, so it's not super slay. Maybe I'll come back later. Like, what the fuck? Look at this. Like, huh? Huh? Wait, I hadn't committed to finishing this stream. You, wow. What are you trying to do? Get rid of me? God, that's so mean. Maybe she knows you're not feeling well. Don't tell me that. She probably does. I don't know. We've played, so I'm not sure. You know what? I'm falling asleep. Fuck it. I will call it. Fuck it. Who cares? Whatever. Sorry, not my best night of content. I'm a piece of shit. Look, it's 2.5 hours. It's nothing special. It's sad. Painful, even. Tragic. Hi, Crispy. I know. I might come back later to sing. Maybe. See, no, it's not. I'm not hot or anything. I'm chilling. But like, my issue is that I'm not recovered from being sick and my dog's being weird. But look, 2.5 hours. Take what you can get, chat. I guess I'll just go sit and cuddle my dog like this elsewhere. I'm back tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. I don't know. Do not pay close attention to the schedule. I don't know what it'll be. I don't know what it'll be. Could be half an hour from now, I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm so trash. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. You're too consistent to not pay attention? Yes, I know. Sorry. I'll see how we go. I'll see what's going on with Pixel and then go from there. Everybody go say hi to Kate. She's cool. Bye. I'm too early. I have ADHD and no concept of time. Lol.